Hi guys, this is Alex from BlackboxMyCar.com. This is my quick review of Blackvue DR380G-HD. So this is a North American version of DR380. The only difference is that the North American version comes with GPS enabled. So basically it will give you the speed and location of your vehicle. Whereas the Korean version does not have this feature anymore. So that's their way of differentiating the Korean version to the North American version. So this one offers 720p, which is the HD quality at 30 frames per second. So that's the main difference between DR380 to DR400. 400 offers 1080p, which is the full HD quality at 30 frames per second. I'm not gonna lie, this one is this one shocked me quite a lot. This one is significantly better than before. I mean, DR400G obviously is out in the upper hand with a better, a bigger size and whatnot, but this one can deliver for any daily driving. I mean, in 720p, it's still HD quality. And you know, the one thing I really like about this unit is that this one is in black body color. So for us North Americans and particularly Canadians, a lot of people are afraid about people breaking into their cars. I mean, this thing does look like it's part of the vehicle. It looks like it came with the car, literally, and especially if you have a black interior. Unlike mine doesn't have a black interior, but if you do, it looks even more discreet. It's just part of your vehicle. At least with me, with my car, I plasti dipped them, as I told you guys before. And it makes it less noticeable, and I love it. You can turn this light off, so if that light bothers you, I would turn it off, since you know what, this doesn't have any tint, whereas as you guys know, I have DR400G facing backwards, and I have turned off the voice and whatnot, but I didn't turn off the light. Because of my 5% tint, no one can really see it. But with this one, I would probably take that light off. It's only been 2 weeks, so I can't say much about the light and whatnot. It bothers me or not, but it really doesn't bother me. I mean, as you guys know, my CR300 sticks out like this, and it always shines that light to me. At least Blackvue offers that function. Option that you can turn off this, you know, LED lights, whereas Blackvue cannot. And as you guys know, I like my CR300 HD a lot by Blackvue. And it was a surprise for me with this Blackvue model, because this one is more likely to compete with CR200 HD. So I was hesitant. I didn't know where to mount this thing, because CR300 is more like in competing with DR400, whereas this one competes with CR200. But since I have a tint in the back, it really you can't really say much about the quality wise. So I decided, hey, why not just put it on my windshield and see how it is. And you know what? A lot of people find it surprisingly with the good quality, the good video quality. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, it gives you really good quality, and it also has very good audio mic. It doesn't really make that hissing sound or whatnot. It just works great. I love it. This one currently is in normal video recording mode. If you press once,
parking mode enabled,
it goes into parking mode. So as you guys probably know now, that with the parking mode, these dash cams can be triggered by motion. And just take a look at this right now. This one, that film looking thing is not blinking, but once it detects motion, or once if it detects any collision, any G sensor wise, it starts filming, and this is probably because of my reflection. But yes, once it detects motion, it has a motion sensor in the front, it starts recording. And it's nice in a way that, you know what, your car is always being protected. And guess what, with this one, I think you can find this video. It's one of my parking mode sample videos on YouTube. It basically, I was at a restaurant yesterday, and in a very tight parking spaces. Everyone is parked really closely, and no one really it's like no spaces basically. And there's one car trying to park way out there, like 50 meters away from my car. It only shows side panel just moving a bit, and this one was capturing that moment. And I was looking through these videos and I was quite shocked. I mean, oh, that's really, really far away from this tiny cam. But yeah, it was picking up all these motions from 50 meters, like 60 meters away, and it's really, really tight, like in between these two cars, basically. And yeah, motion sensor wise, I was quite surprised with that one. I mean, overall, this device has been a big surprise for me. I didn't really like the material that they used with this one. But, you know what, with the color that, you know what, black, I love it. I think what they should do with DR400 is also make it in black. I guess it's a personal preference, but I like black color, and I think they make it more discreet. So yes, I like it a lot in black body color. What other things? Definitely smaller design, very discreet battery size looking design really hits it. A lot of customers specifically inquire Blackvue because of their design, and they did it again. They didn't really change anything with their design, except they just updated inside. At first I figured, you know what, that's boring, but you know, actually this design has been a very popular one in Canada, and I'm glad that they didn't really change much about on their appearance wise, but the internal wise, it just nails it. Yes, and a lot of people ask me about if this one does overheat. Well, if you touch it like this, it's hot, but it's not to a point that, okay, it's gonna burn your fingers. But you have to remember, even with these flying views, they do get hot too. It's just that, you know what, these cameras are really small, and they're producing HD quality videos, which takes a lot of energy and which takes a lot of output energy as well. So they are gonna get hot. They're working hard, so it is expected this thing to get hot. But now a lot of people are just paranoid. Oh my god, my device is hot. Is this overheating? Yes and no, but you know, you're expected to feel anything that it gets heated up. But some of these DR400Gs who significantly suffer overheating problem are problems like if it's just keeps on starting and starting, I mean restarting, basically constantly restarting and whatnot. But with this one, for about 2 weeks, nothing so far. The only time that happened any fault was that GPS. One time I was watching through my videos, it basically didn't record speed. Yeah, I found that interesting, but not a major one. It is not working again, so not complaining about it. But yes, look at this design. It's just little tiny one, just, you know, like works great. If you can see that, just even the color and all that. You know, some people comment on these lights being really like calms you down because their colors are not like bright on your face, but like really calm. And yeah, I figured that too. It's nice. I wish they had more buttons like Find View. You could take pictures and whatnot, but I mean, just parking mode button is adequate, definitely. Yes, it's very nice. I mean, it's really nice in a size. It for a compact dash cam. It has GPS sensor, HD quality, 120 degrees wide angle lens. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. So take it. For any unboxing videos and first impression with DR380G, please watch that video on my YouTube channel. For next couple weeks, I will constantly try to follow up with anything odd, anything good happens with these dash cams. Please keep on checking on our page, and also on the Facebook page, BlackboxMyCar on Facebook, and also visit us at BlackboxMyCar.com, and email me if you have any questions at BlackboxMyCar@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.